Hello, dear learners. All of you are welcome to the ongoing online English class of SHIMU-REZA MD College. This is Shandan Kumar Mandal, lecturer in English of this college. Once again, stand before you today. Dear learners, today the topics we are going to discuss with you is the unforgettable history. English first part, Unit 1, Lesson 1. This is the second class on the basis of these topics. Dear learners, this is actually a speech that was delivered by our greatest leader and the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, on 7 March in 1971 at Racecourse Maidan. The place is known at present as Sohrawardi Udyan. Dear learners, I think this speech has a great significance, that because it has given the direction to the people of our country for our war of independence, no doubt. Dear learners, I think you have heard the speech in several times before on television, radio, and as well also when it is played in the community on different national events. Dear learners, let's start our today's topics. They are from where we stopped in the previous class. Let's start from our textbook. Page number 2, third paragraph of the passage. The history of Bengal is the history of people who have repeatedly made their highways crimson with their blood. In this sentence, we find two words repeatedly. That means frequently, again and again, repeatedly, again and again is a adverb. Dear learners, I'd like to show you the word on whiteboard with their synonym and parts of speech. Repeated. Repeatedly. This is actually a adverb. Frequently. 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 Again. Again. Again and again. Again and again. And the another word, crimson, who have repeatedly made their highways crimson with their blood. Crimson, here, crimson means reddish, bloody. You should write down on your khata crimson, crimson is a noun. Reddish, bloody, B-L-O-O-D-Y, bloody. Colors: crimson, reddish, bloody. Crimson is a noun. We shed blood in 1952. Even though we shed blood in 1952, even though we were the victors in the election of 1954, we could not form a government then. Here we also find important word, victors. Victors means winner, successor, and triumphant. Dear learners, victors is a noun. V-I-C-T-O-R-S, victors is a noun. Winner, W-I-N-N-E-R, winner, successor, S-U-C-C, successor, S-S-O-R, successor, S-U-C-C-S-S-O, successor, triumphant, T-R-I-U-M-P-H-A-N-T, triumphant. Dear learners, another word we find government. We shed blood in 1952. Then, even though we were the victors. We are the victors. I mean, we were the winners. We are the successors. We are the triumphant in the election of 1954. We could not form a government then. Form means built of, made. And form means made. Then in 1958, Ayub Khan declared martial law to enslave us for the next 10 years. Here we find a word, enslave. Dear learners, enslave means imprison, make servant. Enslave. E-N-S-L-A-V-E, enslave. Enslave is verb. Enslave means imprison. I-M-P-R-I, imprison. Imprison, make servant. Make servant. Okay. Dear learners, martial law to imprison, to make servant us for the next 10 years. In 1966, when we launched, we commence, we instigate begin. This all are the synonym of launched. The 6-point movement. Our boys were shot dead on 7 June. Dear learners, launched. Here we found a very crucial word, launched. L-A-U-N-C-E, the launched. L-A-U-N-C-H-E, the launched is a verb. Yeah. Start is T-A-R-T. Start, begin, commence. Start, commence. C-O-M-A-M-E-N-C, commence. Investigate. I-N-S-T-G-A-T-E. G-A-T-E. I-N-S-T-I-G-A-T-E. Investigate. Dear learners, this is a very important word. Learn, start, begin, commence, investigate. Okay. In 1966, when launched, when start, when begun, the 6-point movement, our boys were shot dead on 7 June. When after the movement of 1969, Ayub Khan fell from power and Yahya Khan assumed the reins of the government, he declared that he would give us a constitution and restore democracy. Dear learners, here in this sentence we find several important words. I'd like to show you one word. Dear learners, adjunct, hold power. I can adjunct the range, hold power, to grab power, adopt. Assumed, S-S-U-M-E-D. S-S-U-M-E-D. Assumed. Assumed is a verb. Hold power. Okay, so hold power. To grab power, adopt. A-D-O-P-T, adopt. To grab power. The next word, reins. Reins means harness. Responsibility. Reins is another important word. R-E-I-N-S-R-E-I-N-S. Reins is a noun here. Reins, harness. H-A-R-N-E-S-S. Harness for responsibility. R-E-S. Responsibility. Responsibility. Dear learners, reins, harness of the government, the responsibilities of the government. Ayub Khan assumed, hold power, the reins the harness of the government, the responsibilities of the government. He declared that, declared means announced or publicized. Announced or publicized. I declared, the other important word, declared. D-E-C-L-A-R-E, declared. Here is the verb. Declared, announced. A-N-N-O-U-N-C-E, announce. Or publicize. P-U-B-L-I-C-I-Z-E, publicize. Declare, announce that he would give us a constitution and restore democracy. We listen to him then. Restore means to bring back, reestablish. Restore, to bring back, reestablish. I would like to show you one word. Okay. Restore, R-E-S-T-O-R-E, restore. Restore is a verb. Reestablished, R-E-S-T-A-B-L-I-S-H, reestablish, or to bring back, to bring back. Okay. To restore, democracy, I mean to bring back democracy. We listen to him then. A lot has happened since, and elections have taken place. Taken place is a phrase. I mean to walk on, happen. Taken place is a phrase. I mean take place. T-A-K, take place. P-L-A-C-E, take place is a phrase, present, perfect phrase. I mean walk on. O-C-C-E-Y. O-C-C-E-Y. Walker, happen. H-A-P-P-E-N, happen. The learners. Take place and taking place, walker, happen is a phrase. Had used in the next paragraph. I have made President Yahya Khan. I have made a request to him not only on behalf of Bengal but also as the leader of the party which has the majority in Pakistan. Dear learners, here we find a word. I have made a request. I mean, I have made a prayer, a ask, a beg, request, prayer. Dear learners, you should write down it on your card. Request. R-E-Q-U-E-S-T, request. Dear learners, actually request is a verb, but in passage request is used as a noun. Okay. Actually request is a verb, but in this passage, I have made a request. Okay. Ask, beg, pray. Yes, ask. You can ask, beg, pray. P-R-A-Y. P-R-A-Y. Pray. Dear learners, I have made President Yahya Khan. I have made a request to him, not only one diabab. One diabab is also used here, another phrase. On behalf of. One B-E-A-S, behalf of. This is a phrase. The learners, on behalf of means in support of, in favor of, in support. S-U-P-O-R-T, in support of, or in favor. You are in favor of. Dear learners, I have made a request, I have made a prayer to him, not only on behalf of Bengal, I mean in support of Bengal, in favor of Bengal, but also as the leader of the party, which has the majority. Majority here, another word, majority, greater number, most or best part. Another word, majority, M-A-J-O-R-I-T-Y, M-A-J-O-R-I-T-Y, majority is a noun. Majority, I mean the greater part, greater number. Greater. Sorry. Greater number, N-U-M-B-E-R, number, most or best part. T, best part. Dear learners, a majority, I mean which has the greater number in Pakistan. I said to him, you must hold the session. You must hold the session of the National Assembly. Session means meeting of a parliament. Meeting of a parliament. Session is meeting of a parliament, dear learners, of the National Assembly 15 January, but he did not listen to me. Listen means, listen, another word, listen. L-I-S-T-E-N, listen. Listen is a verb. Here, heat, attend, back. A-T-T-E-N-D, attend, bark, B-A-R-K, bark. Dear learners, listen, heat, attend, bark, here. But he did not pay heed to me. I mean, he did not listen to me. He instead means in lieu of. Instead means in lieu of. Instead to Mr. Bhutto, he listened to Mr. Bhutto instead of, instead of is a phrase or a preposition. Instead of, in lieu of, instead of is a phrase. INSTED instead of is a phrase. Instead, TAP instead of phrase. In lieu of, LIUE, in lieu, LIUE, dear learners, LIUE, in lieu of, instead of, in lieu of is a phrase, alternative phrase, alternatively, this is another synonym, alternatively. First, he said that the meeting would take place in the first week of March. Take place, start. I have noted it before. In the first week of March, we said, fine, we will be taking our seat in the assembly then. I said, we will carry out our discussion in the assembly. Discussion means conversation, negotiation. Discussion is another important word, negotiation. I went so far as to say that if anyone came up with an offer that was just, even though we were in the majority, we would agree to the offer. Here, dear learners, came up with is a phrase, tackle, handle. Came up with, came up with, come with is a phrase. Means tackle, handle, face. Let's see, face. Tackle, handle. Handle. It's another offer means propose. An offer came up with a propose that was just, even though we were in the majority, we would agree to the offer. Agree means approve. Assent. Agree, A-G-R-E. Agree is a verb. Assent, A-S-S-E-N-T, assent, approve. P-R-O-V, approve. Conform. C-O-N-F-O-R, conform, comply. It's dear learners, I went so far as to say that if anyone came up with, handle with an offer, propose that was just, even though we were in the majority, we would agree, we would approve, assent, conform to that Dear learners, you should read the passage in such way. Then you will learn English properly within a very shortest possible time, no doubt. No more today. See you again in the next class. In order to enjoy our next class, visit our Facebook page by name SHIMU-REZA MP College Facebook page and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Thank you.